Yeah. Man, y'all niggas are so lucky because I wasn't gonna do this, but let me do this the right way if I'm gonna do it. Welcome to the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything but white business. I'm outside out here in Hawaii. I'm trying to do something new. You feel me? All podcasts seem the same, so I was like, why not just do my shit outside on the iPhone mic? You feel me? That's bringing something new to podcasting, right? Trying to be creative out here. But honestly, I wasn't gonna do this shit because you niggas don't deserve me on some Lauryn Hill shit. You better be lucky I showed up, bitch. Nah, no bullshit, man. I was finna stop for a minute and be like, you know what? Let me turn my phone off, get some sleep. You feel me? Relax and chill, listen to music all day. Matter of fact, I wrote down some notes to talk about in this episode on the paper that I gotta take to my physical therapist. Feel me? A lot going on. Trying to get my back right as I throw a backpack over it. A lot going on. So the topics for today, me wanting to retire already. And the reason that be because, for one, black news. I just didn't want to be caught up in speaking about only black folks, you feel me? So with that being said, I'm gonna talk about Joe Biden, ESPN, Elon Musk, how black actresses are paid, which is really how white people do things in life. And what's his last one? Oh yeah, Trump at the Iowa caucus. You feel me? I didn't want to be talking about Blueface and Krishan. I feel like the best way to leave somebody in last year is to literally leave them in last year, not speak about them anymore. And so I want to hit some of these white topics too. I was depressed only thinking about black shit. I'm tired of black folks being criticized. You feel me? It's painful out in the streets. I would know. So, man, the first one, man. Joe Biden's son. This ain't about Joe Biden. It's about Joe Biden's son, bro. I be thinking to myself, like, what if I was Joe Biden's son? What if I could have 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors right now and be walking around as a free man instead of being homeless? That'd be crazy. Bro, like, if I was Joe Biden's son, life would be so easy right now. I could do whatever I want and just do whatever I want. And, like, every time something happens with Biden, my mind automatically jumps to Obama. Why did you choose this nigga to be your running mate? This all falls back on that nigga Obama. It's like, bro, this nigga's son, Hunter Biden, got 3 felonies, bro, and he's walking around a free man. Well, he hasn't been to court yet. Whatever. Innocent till, whatever y'all stupid niggas say. Innocent till proven guilty or whatever. Who really knows? But for the fact of the matter is, like, I wish I had the privilege of having a white father in my life. I would not be homeless. I know it for a fact. I know it. In these times, especially in these times, like being 29 years old, I don't think I've ever seen a 29-year-old white guy at any homeless shelter. It's always people of color. Because if you're young and your parents are white, you can do whatever you want up until you're like 45 or something like that. But let's not make this about race, you feel me? Let's make this about the person. This nigga is dodging taxes, bro. If you're gonna live in America, pay your taxes. I don't want to live in America, so I don't want to pay my taxes. I want to move to Canada. I want to get the fuck up out of here. Europe, if Canada don't fuck with me, or London, England. You feel me? But you skipping out on taxes, my guy. And it's like, when I go to Canada, this is just me, my personal take on it. I'm going to pay my taxes because I want to live there. I want to contribute to the good or great, or the highest good of the country. You feel me? The greater good of the country for its people. That's my responsibility. That's my duty as a citizen. Your dad is the president. You're like, man, fuck these taxes. The government literally pays your bills and you're like, fuck these taxes, nigga. That's insane to me, bro. White folks, man. Speaking of white people, ESPN, my nigga. These niggas was inserting fake names in the Emmy Awards, bro. And like, I could be mad at ESPN. I'm more mad at the ESPYs. Because why don't you fact check? Why don't you look for pictures of these niggas before you give them awards? This is an Emmy, nigga. This is an EGOT. Like, to me, your EGOT just got hella more irrelevant. Because now you're telling me that John Doe and Jane Doe are winning awards. And then ESPN on the slick, they fire hella people every year. That's why I'm glad my degree never worked out in that way. Because you just get fired for working at ESPN. And that's what you get fired for, working. And these niggas was giving the trophies and the awards to niggas they wanted to keep on staff. It's like, I'm not fucking with that nigga, so I'm gonna enter this nigga's fake name in. You know, I'm fucking with that nigga. I'm not fucking with that nigga. So the nigga I want to keep, I'm gonna enter this nigga's name in under a fake name and then give him the trophy. And so it looks like he's doing better than that nigga I'm finna fire. So I have a reason to fire this nigga. It's just some whole shit like that, my nigga. And it's like, come on, man. Fuck ESPN. You know I try to keep my episodes short. I try. You feel me? It don't be like 3 hours like the Button podcast, or an hour and a half like Warrior Mall. You feel me? I'm trying 30 minutes and under. Today gonna be a little bit shorter. Cause I hit the blunt, I feel good. I don't even feel like talking to you guys. Honestly, it's like, I don't be wanting to do this, and then I'll be like, I feel like 2025 is a good year to talk. I feel like 2024 is a good year to talk. 2025 is a good year to talk. It's gonna be even better year, depending on what you're doing. But I feel like 2024 is a good intro to just speaking to people. A good year just to talk to folks. You feel me? Put yourself out there. You feel me? I'm looking around, looking at the year so far, and I'm like, this year can use a little bit more talking. So, you feel me? I'm gonna talk to y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do this shit every weekend. I might do this shit a few days a week. You feel me? I know I'm gonna do 52 episodes because I was planning originally only to do it for a year. But them episodes might come sooner, they might come later, who knows. But I'm not scheduling shit. I'm gonna be cussing next to these kids who just got out of school. You feel me? This is what I like about doing the outdoor. You feel me? It's live. Anything can happen. You feel me? I want to take this shit to different countries. I want to do a podcast this year in different countries, live, just on my phone, just like displaying the background and shit and what's going on in life. I feel like that'd be dope. It's a different take. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit while I'm here and show y'all where I'm at. Y'all niggas are sitting cozy in rooms and shit. You feel me? Y'all chilling, looking at fucking Brooklyn and Manhattan behind you. You feel me? Y'all got nice little matching couches and carpet. It's nice. Different camera angles. Y'all living good. Y'all believe. Y'all not saying shit though. You feel me? You guys got beautiful rooms. Y'all not saying shit though. Y'all just talking. Like, y'all having regular conversation. Y'all not saying nothing. You gotta make noise in this world. Are you pussy? You feel me? You know what needs to be said. We all be sitting there thinking, oh, this is probably should be said right now. And only real niggas say it. Only real niggas say it. Next up, my nigga. Elon Musk, bro. This nigga is crazy. The richest person in the world currently, financially, is racist. And it's a different type of racist. It's like, some niggas is racist thinking black folks can't do shit. Elon is racist thinking black folks can work for him. They just can't fly planes. Y'all can press a few buttons, but not when y'all on these planes, which is so disrespectful. Like, bro, think about it. Like, the richest people in the world are so weird. The people with the most clout, people with the most money, they're so weird. Elon Musk is a racist. Kanye is crazy. Trump is old as shit. Like, I always say to myself, like, if society died right now, who would be the most famous person? And it's one of the people I just named. And it's like, that's just a poor reflection on society. in my mind, I mean, it can be accurate, but it's poor reflection of society. I don't want to, like, the aliens look back 100 years from now, 100 years, 1,000 years, look at the last society, and they go, who was the most famous in 2024? Let's learn from that person. And it's like Trump and Kanye and Elon Musk. I don't want that to reflect my life. Fuck no. Fuck no. This light-skinned nigga, how do you say, Jay Kyrie Slaughter? He was a rapper, and he went to school for a little bit. He started doing a lot of other shit, though, too. He was the most famous and influential of that time. That's what I want the aliens to say. You feel me? I don't want this old white guy who fucks with the populist movement. People say he's a fascist. I mean, I feel like they go hand in hand. Fascist, populist, whatever. And then you got Kanye, this crazy ass nigga. Because people have like people are addicted to Geminis because everybody practices loyalty. So as soon as you see a Gemini, like a Gemini person has two different sides to them, and they're both so extreme. It's like Kanye loves black people, then he hates black people. Tupac loves kids, and he's a thug. Like thug life type shit. It's like gangster or like you lead with your heart. Geminis, you feel me? People love Geminis. Kendrick used to want to bomb niggas' heads. Now he's doing introspective rap. And it's because I think in society, we're just so hooked on loyalty, like being committed to doing one thing. And then you see Geminis doing one thing, doing it so well because they're good at shit, and then doing the complete opposite. Hella good. It's like, how are you switching up like this? I think as a people, we just admire it and look at it. You feel me? Every zodiac sign just be pissing me off, honestly. I love them, but I hate them. Like, Virgos is cool. Virgos piss me off because it's like, hey, how you doing, Mrs. I'm gonna do everything perfect. What are you gonna do perfect today? How long you gonna care about doing this? See, Virgos, they just have to decide how long they want to do something, not whether they want to do it or not, because they gonna do it perfectly. They're fucking annoying. It's gonna be a short episode, bro. Black actor pay. That's crazy, my nigga. I never even thought I was even talking about this. I mean, it shouldn't even be talked about. Honestly, that's why. Like, at the end of the day, actresses, black actresses, Vivica A. Fox and Taraji P. Henson. I don't know what she's saying in different language, but they bring people to the movie seats just as much as your Jennifer Aniston or your Cameron Diaz. I promise you. If Taraji P. Henson is starring in a movie, there's a chance I might go see this shit. You feel me? I never thought about that with Cameron Diaz. She was always like a side character. You feel me? I never thought about that with Jennifer Aniston. But if Vivica A. Fox is about to star in a movie, I might go see this shit. You feel me? They have a leading role or a fucking what's it called? Supporting role in that shit, supporting the lead. I can't think of the word right now. The one well, I can't think of his name right now. Tony Stark. The one he just won, the award he won, supporting actor. Why'd I call that nigga Tony Stark? Iron Man, that's his name. He said he was Iron Man. You feel me? The supporting actress trophy. If Taraji is doing that or Vivica's doing that, I'm watching it off the rip. I know it's gonna be good. But they should be getting paid accordingly. I don't know what kind of world y'all live in. I know there's more white people than there is black people, so you think like because somebody's white, more white people are gonna watch. But niggas are actually watching for quality now. You feel me? It doesn't matter if somebody's black or white. People want to know the quality of the movie. Like, for real. Especially if you want to make hella money of it, I need good quality. I don't care what color the person is. Y'all on some other shit. I don't even watch new movies. I be watching old shit. I watch a new TV show and laugh. I watched Ted, which is crazy because the movie I watched before Ted, I watched this movie called Alive. It's about like this plane crash in the 90s and niggas eat each other and shit. As soon as I turn on Ted, like in the first 10 minutes, Ted goes to that to the little racist Mark Wahlberg, the teenage version of him, when he's throwing rocks at niggas and shit. That's that Mark Wahlberg. He was like, yo, what's the last movie you watched? And Mark Wahlberg was like, Alive. I was like, damn, that's crazy, because I just watched that movie. I was like, was I supposed to watch this show? Like, is this guy's plan for me to watch Alive and to watch this show? But no, I say all that to say that, like, it's weird as fuck to me that black actresses don't get what they deserve. Because I'm not seeing many leading white actresses, you feel me? Like Scarlett Johansson, that's all I can name. She's cool. She's cool as fuck. But if Zendaya's the lead in the role and she's light skinned, but she's still black at the end of the day, there's a chance I might go watch this shit. You feel me? I would have been mad as fuck if I was her and Dune casted me for 10 fucking minutes, knowing who the fuck I am. That's disrespectful. I need to be the leading role or the supportive lead, my nigga. That's all. If I'm not in the movie, I'm not one of them two roles. I'm not in the movie. You got me fucked up. Time is the most finite thing you get. You think you about to waste my time, have me be some side character? You got me fucked up. I understand that's how it started. I'm cussing these little ass kids right here. That's how Cat Williams' career started, you know, being a little side character. You feel me? That's good for him. Kevin Hart shit started off him being the main character. And that nigga is up like 500 M's. I'm trying to beat that up. I'm pretty sure Cat's up, but I don't think he Kevin Hart up. Honestly, I think that's why Cat Williams went on that whole entire tirade. I think it's like, damn, I'm more funny than that nigga. But that nigga got money. I'd have been mad as fuck, bro. Like, imagine thinking you hoop way better than somebody. Like LeBron. I'm LeBron, and I hoop way better than motherfucking, I don't know, Tracy McGrady. Like, I want to name somebody cool. But like, I feel like I'm way better than T-Mac. But T-Mac making 50 a year and I'm making 30. I'd be hella pissed. I'd be hella mad. I don't think y'all seen it from that angle. Everybody he named got more money than him. He has money. He wanted to let you know that. Like, Cat Williams has money. But I feel like everybody he named has more money than him. Like, that's the real of it. I feel like Steve Harvey got more money than that nigga. He got 10 shows. He on the league. If you live in Atlanta, you hear this nigga's voice every day if you choose to. A lot of those people you went at are, radio hosts, they gonna respond by speaking on the radio. Even Ludacris used to be a radio host. But no bullshit. I think that nigga just why am I not as up as these niggas? Like, they might be up. Cat might be up, tour money up. You feel me? Which is nice. And a lot of it goes back into the tour, but like, when you up like 10 million a movie up, 15 million, a million, 20 million a movie up, then you really up. And you're not as exhausted, you're not as tired. Feel me? Some of these niggas just be tired and broke. And they go on little charades. But he was honest, like I said. Shout out him though. I feel like that came from a place though. I think we're not acknowledging that. But yeah, he was like, that nigga sat up here and lied. He could have went about that differently. He could have been like on Twitter or Instagram or, yeah, this nigga's on this shit lying. He held that shit in. He said, oh, let me get an appointment date to talk to Shannon Sharp. And I'm gonna let all this shit I've been holding up in, all this pent up aggression. You feel me? And I'm gonna do it perfectly because I'm a Virgo. Man, this nigga Cat Williams, man, I appreciate that nigga for starting off the year like that. That's a good energy because like a lot of niggas don't realize like any day could be our last day. They be like, man, I'm gonna get something done tomorrow. You feel me? Or I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna hit him with this. Nah, nigga, hit him now with whatever you have to hit him with. Like, and me saying that, how I'm doing what I'm doing, you have no excuse, bro. Everybody wants to do a podcast. Everybody wants to just talk and see who's interesting and whose ideas can be shared and expanded upon. It's fun. How is it not fun? You feel me? I'm just looking around Hawaii talking. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm chilling, this relaxing. You get paid for this. That's dumb and dope at the same time. So it's like, I just put myself out there. And if you can't put yourself out there, you have like no reason to complain. You're just making yourself a victim. Because if I'm doing it like this and you have at least a room, why aren't you doing it at all? If it's something you want to do, you feel me? Don't come to me and be like, how do I start a podcast? How do I get a degree? How do I make music? You just start. I feel like there's no better advice in the world than just to start something. Like, whatever you have, start with that shit. You feel me? When I started my rap career, I had a mic and I used to plug the beats on Audible. And I used to just press play on the computer and rap into the mic and try to match my voice up with the beat. I was like 15 or 16. I have what niggas have today, but it was the effort. That's all that matters. That eventually manifests into something a little more high quality, into a studio and shit, into engineers and producers and all the other shit, versus you doing it alone, trying to figure it out. So it's just starting shit. You feel me? If you want to get a degree, go to college. Make sure you really know what you want to do. Like, travel a little bit, talk to some people, see if that's what you really want to do. And see if it's a degree in a field that you don't think is going to be changing up major in the future. Like, when you try to get a degree, you should try to get something that's going to be like a career that's going to stay for a long time. Like being a doctor, being a lawyer, that's not going to change anytime soon. You feel me? Journalism changed like a motherfucker. Niggas is arguing what is journalism nowadays. Is it commenting on rapper shit and arguing them back and forth? Is it leaving comments? Is it who they commenting? Who's comments they're replying to? Is it sitting down and doing an interview with somebody? Is it getting on stream? Niggas don't even know what an interview is anymore. And I have a fucking degree in broadcast journalism. It's like, what? Ain't nobody sitting down interviewing nobody no more, asking questions about their lives. These niggas is already giving away their lives on the internet. Like, literally giving away their lives on the internet. It's like, that journalism doesn't work. So if you do go to college, you get something that you really adamant about doing that's not going to change. Like, say I get my master's degree in psychology. Here's an example. I'm pretty sure trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with people ain't gonna change anytime soon. Psychoanalyzing people, trying to help people, like find where their pain come from and lead them to somewhere else. I'm not saying therapy, but just figuring out why people do what they do in psychology and things of that nature. I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. And nobody saw journalism changing. I mean, actually kind of, because like media always changes. Like every 100 years, there's a Babylon when it comes to media. Every 100 years, it's the fucking tower. It's a crisis. I promise you that. So like, we're at the tail end of one. So if you get into this new shit, you're in the beginning of it. So if you want to get into media, get into cameras, learn Photoshop, learn how to code, learn how to do graphics, because that's not going to change anytime soon. You feel me? Learning how to write is kind of useless at this point. Like, I'm a writer at the end of the day, and it's useful to an extent, but it's not as like a marketable ability. You feel me? Like, oh, read this dope ass article I wrote. Nobody want to sit down and read, nigga. Show me this video. You can do a video essay, but niggas have no fucking like attention span to listen to video essays a lot, especially without weed. Niggas don't have attention spans for shit. And so it's like, you want to find something and make sure that shit is just not gonna change. I want to say get sturdy. Make sure that shit is sturdy. You feel me? Make sure that shit is sturdy. Make sure you get a degree in something that's, you feel me? I think niggas is gonna need scientists. If we gonna be studying the galaxy and shit, who knows, my nigga? Linguists, niggas is gonna always need translators. Hopefully not. Hopefully everybody will switch to English one day. That's my laziness talking. But yeah, nah, I don't think I got. Oh yeah, my last topic was the Trump Iowa caucus. It's not gonna be a long topic. I'm not trying to be over dramatic, and I'm not a dramatic person at times. But this is such a win for Donald Trump. Even if he doesn't make it to like the election and and hella states take his name off by election time. This is just a win for the person Donald Trump. That I like. All this shit happened to me and I'm still up. all this shit happened to me and I'm still up. These niggas still love me. I don't give a fuck if I did something illegal or not. I'm still up right now. That's a huge win just on the personal level. He's hella old. I'm trying to have that shit at like 29, 30. You feel me? No matter what happens to me, I'm still up. My nigga, I don't give a fuck what they charge me with. I'm still up. That shit's hard as fuck. Even if he doesn't make it on the poll or is the next president, that's still like a little moral victory. They know, hey, people still fuck with me. You feel me? I can still get shit done. People still fuck with me if you don't go to prison. You get shit done in prison too. You feel me? But I don't see Donald Trump going to prison like that. Nigga, after everything he did, he gonna get like 6 months of like house arrest. And he might only do 3. He might get 3 weeks of community service. What the fuck? Y'all think Donald Trump gonna get charged with shit? That's stupid as fuck. But nah, man, no bullshit. It's insane to go through all that trouble and then go 50-0 in Iowa at the Iowa caucus and I think Iowa has like 99 counties. It might have 50. I don't know. Either way, this nigga went 100%. He didn't miss the county, nigga. That's hard. That's hard as fuck. But I don't believe y'all should think, oh, he's gonna be the next president, because like even though it's a democracy, they making sure that shit ain't happening. Democracy and liberals should like let anything happen. Ain't that what being liberal is? Just, hey man, you liberal, let it happen. No matter what Donald Trump has done, he should be able to be on the ballot in my mind. That's just me. I don't give a fuck who's president. I don't give a fuck because you niggas are stupid both sides. It's like both sides are an L. So which L wants to lead? It's a blind leading a blind. So what blind person wants to lead? The blind husband or the blind wife? Either way, you're not going anywhere. Y'all, you guys are going to die. It's the blind leading the blind, bro. Republicans and Democrats. Here, you have it. Here, you have it. Here, you have it. Well, not have it, but you feel me? That's what happens. But it's insane to me. I voted in my one election. I'm out this bitch. I'm done. I'm retired. I voted for Biden like a dumbass. You feel me? I should never voted. Period. The fuck? Oh, I mean, but Trump would have been for. I don't care. Neither of them give a fuck. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter who would have won the 2020 election, should be fucked up. But because there is a fucking political party in charge right now, they're being blamed for all the fuck ups. There's gonna be more fuck ups in 25, 26, 27, 28, no matter who the fucking political party is at presidency. Yo, I love this shit. It's like IRL streaming, but you just talking about shit in front of nail salons and shit. You know, in front of peoples speaking different languages. But this be dope. This be so dope if I took this shit to like Australia, New Zealand and shit. Like she was just looking at me like, who's this nigga talking to? Like, bitch, I could be on the phone. And you looking at me crazy. Like, you feel me? It's fun. This shit is fun. Like, fucking with people's fun. Like, man, like 10 years ago, way before all these internet niggas, I used to vlog, bro. I used to vlog in like 2012, 2013. Everybody knew about my shit. Everybody was watching my shit. I deleted my YouTube channel. I never got big clout like that. Like, the most views I got was probably like 10 to 15,000. But I used to vlog all the time. It was hella fun. And back then, it's like, why does this nigga have a camera? Because I had a Nikon D900, a pretty decent sized camera. And it's like, why does this guy have a camera? What is he doing? Nowadays, it's kind of weird not having a camera. Like, everybody has a camera in their pocket, yeah. But like, if you vlog and shit, like hella young niggas, somebody has a camera with them. Because they gonna make content somewhere. Seeing the camera on somebody's body is not even a thing no more. Now it's like an accessory. Oh, this nigga got a camera with him. If I can give any advice to YouTubers is to get a 4K one. Feel me? Especially Aaliyah's face. I'm tired of leaving that comment. People want to see you in 4K. You keep showing yourself off in 1080p. Crazy. You feel me? That's crazy. You finally. That shit okay. Nah, no bullshit. No bullshit. I hope she do one day. So I'll be watching her. And go to the beach more often. You feel me? Go do the more outdoor. Go to the Maldives, Brazil. You feel me? Go to the safe parts of South America. Do some more outdoor vlogs. Leah, what you doing? Staying inside. You crazy. Come to Hawaii and vlog. You feel me? It's warm out here. I'll go back to Miami. You know you love Florida. Anyway, we're getting off topic. But yeah, no, it'd be dope as fuck to go to like New Zealand and Russia and Europe and Tokyo and just vlog like this. Just find somewhere to sit down, grab some food, and then just talk. And then upload it when I leave the country. I feel like that's the smart thing to do. Some countries you can't say shit. I wanted to move to Mauritius, and they were like, you can have a little bit of freedom when you talk, right? In Africa. It's an island in Africa. And they was like, but if you say anything on the internet that causes, and not just to like political people, just to anybody, they was like, you say anything on the internet that causes anxiety, emotional distress, stress, you can get tried up to 10 years in prison. I'm like, oh, I ain't know. You can't speak your mind. You feel me? You feel me? If you can't speak your mind somewhere, I don't want to be there. You can't even speak your mind the most in America. Like, you can say some things, and then there's things you can't say, but there's things you're legally allowed to say, but you shouldn't say. Well, I'm not saying you should or you should say them, but you will lose endorsements and money if you do say them. A lot of things. And it's not even all cuss words or about people. I mean, it's sometimes of people, but it's not always about an individual. But yeah, it's pretty insane. I feel like it's not every single country can you say what you want to say the most, even though it's freedom of speech in places. America says that, but you can't say everything you want to say. That's when there's real freedom of speech and shit like that, until you can actually say what you want to say. No bullshit. I just think what happened is it was hella white people with freedom of speech, and they ruined it for everybody else, because with their freedom of speech, they was like, we just gonna be racist. We're not gonna be highly critical of people and try to improve their actions or say what they're doing right or wrong. We're just gonna be racist. And so I feel like our viewpoint of freedom of speech is hella wrong, because white people here and they be like, racism. It's like when you young, nigga, everybody leave the house. Oh, porn, let's go. about to mash one out, nobody's here. That's how fast their mind goes to being racist. Freedom of speech, racism. There's no way I can break it down more simpler than that. Everybody gone? Oh, yeah. Say less. Yo, I think the best podcast, and I don't know why I'm giving you niggas advice. I want you guys all to be successful. The best podcasts are shows that, did somebody stop behind me? Are shows that, they have topics, but they also just talk. They also just riff off each other. You feel me? What niggas was mad about Shannon Sharpe is because when he was interviewing Cat Williams, he was still trying to ask his questions as versus to just what we're trying to be T.I. versus just riffing off this nigga. Like, as just a communication major, you're taught. I mean, just as a human being, my nigga, you just know how to talk to somebody. Talk about your day. Oh, that's a nice hoodie. Where'd you get that hoodie? How long have you wore glasses? You can already have those conversations just by looking at me. You feel me? What kind of headphones are those? That's just a conversation, because that's the information I present you with. Cat Williams is talking about all this shit, and Shannon Sharpe is like, so, you're married. This nigga said, I am not married. I have never been married. He's trying to change the whole conversation, my nigga. I was cracking up, but he did a good job of listening. But at that time, like if you're listening that well, you might as well just set them cards down, my nigga, and just converse with that nigga and have a 3-hour conversation on camera. That's all that's gonna be. Cause I mean, that's all the world is now. That's all content is now. That's all it is niggas talking. We've seen what the world looks like. Now we want to hear some stories. You feel me? It's like we can look at any city kind of almost any city on YouTube in the world. You feel me? Most of them in 4K. But that doesn't mean we know of the stories and of the people and of the experiences. That's what we want to know. You feel me? All podcasting is speaking of your experiences, speaking of your life with another famous person or another person. You feel me? That's all it is. And niggas, oh my God, I'm scared of that podcast. Just talk, my nigga. You've been doing it your whole life. Just you didn't aim it at nothing. You was just talking about that, and that. Write down 5 topics. Think about them for a day or 2, and then talk about it. You feel me? You don't need a room. I don't know why I'm even explaining this. I wasn't gonna do this at all. I have a post on a Patreon. I was like, podcast break, and I wrote down like the script to this episode. And was like, I'm gonna take a little break real quick. But it's like, and one of the main reasons I want to take a break, this is why, and this video is almost over, is because I didn't feel like being on my phone all the time. Because like I said in the beginning of the episode, I didn't want to only specifically cover black news. I don't like being on Twitter. I don't like shit that hard as fuck. I don't like being on Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok, and that's where black news is at, and like unnecessary news, like unimportant shit, like nothing that's really gonna change the conversation or move the needle forward. And so I was like, I'm gonna take a break because I don't want to keep accessing those sites. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck that shit. I'm not gonna use Twitter. I'm not gonna use Instagram and Snap and TikTok still, and still figure out how to do this shit without doing that. You feel me? So it's just a matter of sourcing my news from different places from my mental. Cause I'm not trying to see what you niggas is talking about trending on these social medias. I'd rather see what news is actually being covered by like the best journalists. You feel me? On like websites that are, I say not official, but just have more journalistic integrity in my mind than the Twitter and the social media. You feel me? And that news, I wouldn't say it's a lot more, not more like, it's not more lighthearted or nothing like that. It's just that it's more to the point of what's going to affect your daily life. You feel me? These celebrities are not going to affect my daily life. What this person did or wore or drank or said, like that little Nas X shit, it has nothing to do with me at all. That's him, and that's between him and God. That's not even between him and the public. I don't know why he's even addressing the public. Like, nigga, that's between you and God. You feel me? But I don't feel like you need to talk about shit like that because it's not important to me. I think the richest person in the world being racist, being a bigot, is important to me. I feel like that matters. $250 billion could buy a lot of racism, nigga. Could buy a lot of white success, my nigga. His nigga's up. This nigga's up. He got half of what the richest person ever had, Mansa Musa. And it's like, yo, niggas are saying he might touch that. And I don't think that person should be a bigot. But hey, that's what's important to me, you feel me? I don't care about Blueface going to prison or Halle Bailey having a baby. I mean, I kind of do, but I really don't. Only reason I cared about that shit because I just don't like when people lie. You feel me? And are people trying to change the narrative to something that's not truthful? If you guys find out something that I'm doing right, I'm trying to hide, and you guys figure out what the fuck it is, I'm gonna come clean. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, fuck all you niggas, and they paint you niggas out to be like niggas you're not. You feel me? Go touch grass, go outside, go do something with your lives. You just found out the truth. I'm not gonna say that shit if you just found out the truth. Like, if I'm cheating on a chick and she's like, I seen this, I'm not gonna sit here and give her the runaround. You won, bitch. You won. Like, fuck the bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. So that was like, the way they handled that shit was kind of fucked up. Like, to hide that shit and then be like, oh, look at my maternity pictures. Oh, check out this vlog. You feel me? Oh, this is what it's like being a parent. Like, bro, you know damn well you wanted to talk about that shit. That's why you took the maternity pictures like that. Those were some artful ass maternity pictures, my nigga. Those was for Instagram. Those was not for nothing but Instagram. Those was not gonna be posted in the house. Those was gonna be on IG, nigga. But like I said, Holly got cold feet. Like, I'm not telling the public about this, but I'm also not gonna be nice if they are wanting to find out about it. I'm gonna shame them actually, which is fucked up. Well, I know something about me. Yeah, you feel me? I was trying to hide it, but since you niggas is right, this is what it is. The only thing I would ever hide from y'all, like literally, because like what the fuck is there to be worried about? The only thing I would ever hide from you niggas is my location. Not right now, of course. I don't give a fuck that niggas know I'm in Hawaii. But after I get all these wings and everything, you feel me? Turn it upside down, these M's and these wings, Michigan and Washington. I'm not gonna let you know where I'm at. Record an episode in Australia, drop it in Germany. I'm on a bitch. You feel me? Record it in Canada, drop that shit in Paris. I'm not gonna be like, hey, yeah, what's up? I'm coming to you niggas from Tokyo and still be in Tokyo the next 2 days. Got me fucked up. It's so stupid, bro. I lie to God about my location. I swear to God, I'm not there, guys. That's not me. Man, I'm about to get off of this. I'm kind of getting hungry, and I got a blunt to finish. I didn't finish it. So that's what I like about Hawaii. I'm gonna give it its props. You feel me? I'm not gonna be out here just hating. Even though I have been hating, that's because I'm around some dumb people. But Hawaii in itself, I'm gonna like literally give Hawaii, the land, a compliment. Shout out to you for always being warm. Like, I be chilling 6 in the morning, tank top, shorts on. It's January fucking 15, 16. Can't do that shit nowhere else in America right now. I'd freeze. Fuck you talking about? 9 o'clock, tank top, shorts, slippers, go to the store, get something to drink, walk there. I can do that shit nowhere else in America right now. But shout out to Hawaii. But I'm gonna get up off this motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead, upload this video without Wi-Fi, so it's gonna take a few hours. And smoke, eat, run to the store, get something to drink, and enjoy the rest of my day. Probably bump some music. I start listening to music as usual. Get some good sleep tonight. So for the third time, and maybe the final time, I appreciate y'all for listening to the Open Up Podcast, where we open up everything for white bitches. Peace, y'all. Stay safe.